right, everybody out there, what's really good? It's your boy D.Bail. I'm in the building with R&B sensation Joe, representing for Hip Hop. That's what I'm doing. He's representing for Jive Records. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask him a couple questions about the upcoming album, take a little journey back into the past to see how he's made the transitions, and also see what's up with some outside ventures he has going on. What's good, Joe?
It's all good, pimp.
Chilling?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me on your show, bro.
No problem, man. No problem, man. You a big crowd pleaser out there, man. So they'll be happy to see you definitely representing for the show. You got one of the hottest songs out right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just relate to that song because there's a lot of females out there that, you know, they need something better in their life, man. How do you come up with the inspiration to write some of these joints, man?
Well, you know, I took time off to kind of go back and look at the substance, like things that was going on out here in this music game.
Right.
For me, it wasn't a lot of substance there. It wasn't a lot of feeling. People singing from the gut, you know, people writing from experiences and, you know, just really talking about something that's relevant.
True.
You know, so, you know, I wanted to bring it back to where music just felt good all around. It's sort of like had a life-changing experience with it when, you know what I mean, when you hear it.
Word.
So If I Was Your Man was just that kind of record that kind of sort of shapes the time that we're in right now.
Right.
They're always going to remember this record.
Yeah, they will, definitely, man. Now, you got started back. The first joint I heard you on was the Things That Your Man Won't Do. It was on the
Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a Menace, which is one of the funniest movies. While drinking your juice.
Ain't that joint crazy?
It's crazy. Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayne, shout out to them, man.
Crazy movie.
And when I heard that joint, man, I mean, I was a little shorty back then, you know what I'm saying? But that was a song that I wanted to bring out there for the females. You know, that's the joint I put on, you know, put myself in a certain mood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how is it when you were back then until now? Like, how much is that as of a change? Because you was a new artist back then. You sold 3 million copies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you coming back out now. Like, how much of a change is it from then to now?
Well, for me, you know, I look at the game now, you know, you've got a lot of people who were out at the time, you know, as far as just artists, you know, generally.
Right.
You know, now it's a whole lot more artists that's out now. And there's even more male vocalists that's out. So it's like
Crazy.
15, 20 more different artists. You know, at the time when I came out, it wasn't that many. And for me, you know, that was a young boy back then. That was a young boy writing all the things your man won't do.
Right.
Writing good girls, you know what I mean? I'm 17, 18 years old, writing songs like that, you know, really grinding on this music scene. So still my real young 30s.
Right.
You know, a lot of cats, you know, their success is 37, 38.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good. I mean, whatever it takes to get to where you need to be. So, you know, I kind of took my time, too. You know, I've only put out 6 albums and, you know, well, not 5 albums so far. I got number 6 coming out.
Right.
So I've had time to sort of grow and live a little bit, you know what I mean? Let time pass and not get too caught up into the hype of things.
That's true. That's true. Now, the first single was a joint with Papoose, who is also your label mate.
Where You At joint.
Where You At, you know what I'm saying? And for this album, I see you did like a lot of collaborations with different artists, different hip-hop artists. We know you work with G-Unit, and you had that Billboard topping song ride with you back in 2003. But what was your direction as far as this album to work with hip-hop artists, to add that with R&B? How did you incorporate that?
Oh, for me, it's been a natural thing. You know, I kind of grew up with hip-hop, so, you know, one of the first records that really turned me on to hip-hop was Eric B. and Rakim, Pay the Fool.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I take it back all the way back then. Even before that, you know, with me, I kind of came up during the end of the New Jack Swing era.
Right.
You know, like the late 90s. Well, early 90s, I'm sorry. And so that kind of went out, and then hip-hop came in and just took over for the next 10, 15 years.
Right.
It became the new pop music of pop music. You know what I mean?
True.
The new pop. And now I'm still here, but I understood that, you know, it takes collaborating and branching off like the way Run DMC did with Aerosmith. Yeah. You know what I mean? They had an incredible collaboration going on right there, and it brought both genres of music kind of together, you know, just in that one go. It
did, and it attracted a lot more fans. So with this album, you know, you're gonna have like a lot of hip hop heads that's checking for cats like Papoose, like, oh, where you got a song with Joe? Let me check this out.
A new kid, yeah. And plus, you know, Pap is a new kid.
Right.
And I always look at, you know, as one of the innovators out here who wants to try something new, try something different, and be one of the first on the scene to do it, you know what I mean? So snatching Pap up was kind of natural for it.
Yeah, that's a good look right there.
Natural move.
Good look right there, man. Now, something I really was impressed with is the fact that, you know, a lot of artists nowadays, they using their entrepreneur skills to take it outside the level. We know you got a clothing line, J. Thomas. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know what it is. I mean, it's very, how can I say, very upscale. You know, you got like button downs. You got the jeans, the fly jeans with the rips or whatever, you know.
I gotta get me some of that J. Thomas.
Oh man, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's high fashion. I'm going straight after Gucci and Prada.
Oh, that's what's
all
up.
These cats. So I'm taking it on a whole nother level to where, you know, you look at urban wear. It's really not an urban wear, but it's coming from an urban designer, I guess, in a sense, with haberdash kind of swagger.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like the James Bond kind of. You know, when I look at guys who used to dress back in the day, it was always James Bond was one of the guys at the top. You had Sidney Poitier was always clean.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I look at different images in history and sort of kind of bring all those together.
Right.
And just make it my own.
Right. And we don't have to be put up in one box. You know, this hip-hop box where we always got to be baggy and big white
There's
tees.
a time for it. There's a time for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a time when you go to the thug pool party.
Right.
And it's all grimy. You know, nobody's really in the pool.
Right.
You know, everybody's just kind of hanging out. I mean, it's all good for that, you know, but when you want to get a little taste going on, add a little, you know, flavor, a little swagger, keep it real clean and fly.
Right.
Got the cufflinks going.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, that's a whole nother level, and I think a lot of people like to see that too.
And you got to do that. You got to do that, definitely. Now let's talk about the liquor line. You working on something with that too?
I'm doing a couple things. I'm doing something with tequila.
Okay.
It's a drink called Soho, S-O-J-O.
Okay.
And also I'm doing my own wine. I'm doing a wine, you know, company as well. So I'm doing a white wine. It's a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
So we kind of stepping out, you know, just branching out into different things because this market, this industry that I'm in, it allows you to do a lot of different things.
Right.
You know, and I've been successful in the past 10 years, so that opened up space for me to just kind of venture out a little more.
Right.
So that's what I'm taking it.
That's cool, man. That's definitely what's good. Now when is the album coming out?
April 24th.
Okay.
Which is, we're in 07 right now, which is the best year you could possibly be in because we're moving forward.
We are.
This is the move forward, the come up year. So April 24th is the release date.
Okay.
The album's called Ain't Nothing Like Me.
Okay. Now, do you have any plans to, you know, go on tour soon? Because, you know, the fans out there, they haven't seen you in a minute. So I'm sure, you know, the ladies, the dudes with their ladies that need to go out and make something happen, they want to come check you out. Where can we look for you?
Okay, I'm doing a tour right after the album drop. April 27th, I'm on tour with Brian McKnight. You know, hitting up the States for a couple months.
That's cool,
Be in
man.
a city, state near you, and make sure you come check it out, you know?
Immediately. That's what I like, man. So y'all can check them out on tour. After you cop the album on the 24th, you go to the nearest Ticketmaster, cop your tickets for the 27th. Go check out him and Brian McKnight.
Full show.
What's good, man? So thank you so much for giving me this time. I appreciate
It's all
it,
good.
man.
It's all good.
I'm going to definitely cop that new CD because I have a special young lady out there that I need to make things right with, man. So hopefully you got some good advice on there. You know what I'm saying?
It's great stuff on there.
That's
great
what's up.
stuff on there. You're going to enjoy it. She's definitely going to love it, so.
That's what's up. So shout out to you, special young lady. You know who you are. It's your boy D.Bail. I got my man Joe in the building.
That's what it
we
is.
Riding out, man. Jive Records, you know how we do. The 24th, that album comes out. What's it called?
Ain't Nothing Like Me.
Ain't nothing.
Already know.
Ain't nothing like this brother over here, man. So make sure y'all check that out. It's your boy D. I'm going to holler at y'all.